All right, good morning, folks. As you're joining in, let's just make sure we're in a place where we're not going to be disturbed for the next half hour or so. Make sure your phone notifications are turned off or your phone is on silent so that you're not disturbed by your phone at any point. Get into a comfortable position. You can either be seated or lying down, whatever feels best to you. Make any kind of adjustments you need to get just as comfortable as possible. When you're ready, take a big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly close your eyes. Take another big breath in. And let it go. One more full breath in. And a big breath out. And just welcoming yourself into your practice. Knowing that whatever comes up for you today throughout our meditation is okay. And this isn't a process of clearing the mind so much as it is allowing your thoughts to fade into the background. They'll still happen. It's just improving the way that we process thoughts. So allowing our true inner self, our consciousness, to come to the foreground of the mind. Allow our monkey brain, or overactive thinking part, to fade into the background. And just allowing yourself to be present here with whatever you're feeling in your body or your mind today. Focusing on your breath, taking deep breaths, starting to slow down into your practice. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Starting to let whatever noise you're hearing in the background, even my voice, start to fade away. Letting the sound of your breath come forward. Really focusing on each inhale and exhale. Feeling the expansion of your body as you fill up with oxygen on your inhale. And anywhere you can let go of tension on your exhale. Anywhere you can notice a little release. Take your left hand and place it on your belly just below the navel. Right hand crosses over your heart. And then just begin to feel into your hands as you breathe in. And feel which hand lowers first on your exhale. On your next breath in, send the breath to that hand at your lower belly, filling up through the belly and the ribs first. Letting the breath travel up and expand into the chest. And then as you release, focus on releasing from the chest first, then down through the ribs and pressing all of the air out of your belly. Inhaling, expanding from the belly first, working your way up. And exhaling from the top back down. If it's helpful, you can imagine your breath as a wave rolling up onto the shore of your chest as you breathe in and rolling back out to the ocean on your exhale. And if it's helpful, you can seal your lips and engage the back of your throat like you're going to fog a mirror with your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose now. You may even be able to hear the sound of the ocean in your breath. Each wave that rolls in brings in peace, calm, relaxation. Each wave that rolls out carries away any stress, tension, anxiety, or worries. And it doesn't all have to go away at once. You can think of this as a process of gradually expanding your capacity for peace and calm. And gradually letting go of those things that aren't as useful. Trying not to let those things occupy so much space in our mind and our lives. knowing that it's okay if part of that worry or fear still exists. After all, it's part of our survival mechanism to make it in the world, to have some of that response there. It just means you're human. Nobody is happy or centered or balanced 100% of the time. And in Kabbalah, there's actually a saying or a mantra that you have to give a little piece to the darkness in order to fully enjoy and embrace the light. Meaning that it's okay and necessary to honor those less pleasant feelings, honor the space that we're in when we're in it. Letting ourselves fully feel the emotions of those heavier things that we don't care to experience as much. Letting ourselves move through it and knowing when it's time to step away from it or let go. Giving that little piece of yourself, that little energy to those less pleasant feelings. And having the wherewithal to step out of it and walk away when it's time. Knowing when you've learned as much as you can from that thing. When you take that time to really sit with yourself and hold that space for yourself in emotion, you deepen your understanding of the experience of life overall, and your understanding of how to navigate through difficult times. Getting through it, knowing that you're stronger than it, improves and increases your capacity to enjoy the good times when they're good. It's a lesson in not taking anything for granted. collectively the world is on pause right now. This is a pretty scary time for us all to be going through together. It also presents an opportunity for us to really take stock of the relationships and the things we take for granted in our daily lives when we don't have the option of staying home and taking this pause. I know this might be a hard time to get motivated to be productive. The opportunity is still there to get really clear on what it is that makes you feel good, what fills you up, and relearn how to prioritize those things in our regular life when life returns to normal. Knowing that it's completely okay for you to feel whatever it is you're feeling around this whole situation right now, or any other stresses that exist in your life. Knowing that if you can sit with it and try to stay present, try to stay clear, that eventually you will be able to find the silver lining in this situation. Even the law of physics tells us for each action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So though we're in this difficult time right now, something will happen in the future to balance all of this out, to reset the equilibrium of things. Something good will come out of this, whether it's for us as individuals or as a collective. Though it may be hard to see that far ahead right now, the best thing you can do is honor where you are. Sit with your emotions, give them space, hold space for them. And do what you can to exercise some self-compassion, to be kind in the way that you interact with others. And to keep the faith that we're strong enough to get through this together. Focusing on those nice, smooth, even breaths in through the nose. And out through the nose or mouth, letting that wave carry away any bits of stress, anxiety, or worry that it can. Breathing in, honoring where you are. Breathing out, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Just sit with this breath for a few more moments. Exercising your capacity for self-compassion here. Just hold that space for yourself. Give yourself that nurturing. Just honoring and accepting wherever you are today. Let's take a few final collective breaths here to close our practice. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out. Again, full breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in through the nose, knowing that all things are temporary. Big sigh out, let it go, knowing that this moment too shall pass. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I love you and accept you just as you are, wherever you are. May you know your own worthiness of love, fulfillment, success, joy, and good health. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.